Margaret? Margaret! Take a look at this. The postman has delivered a letter from my great-uncle. You know, the one who took over our family estate after my father's unfortunate passing. Oh, he's taken such good care of the manor, ever preserving its opulent and imperial presence. I wonder what the old man's been up to lately. Let's take a look. Oh, I can't seem to read his handwriting. And what's that terrible noise?
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hey, this is Aaron Carson with Raillery, and as you saw, we are playing Darkest Dungeon. Now, before we get started, some of you might be under the impression that the type of game that we're playing is one of managing a team of adventurers delving through decaying ruins and arcane horrors in order to gain treasure or fame among slaying demons or whatnot. But that actually is not the case. If you watch the intro carefully, you'll actually see that at its heart, this is a story about property disputes. Now, if you're not certain about that, stick with me just for a second. As you'll see, the manor which holds the Darkest Dungeon was controlled, or at least owned, by your uncle, part of a powerful, rich family, but he never said how your family got that house. And as I was looking through that, it came to mind that there actually was a previous owner there, the Eldritch Horror, that obviously had the grand and opulent doorway underground. But at some point in time, your uncle decided to build the manor over that doorway, and doorway to the demon dimension, so to speak, and that infringed on the Eldritch Horror's property rights. So, you know, after this long protracted battle took everything from him, he unfortunately took his life, and now the lawyers of both sides have dealt it onto us, playing the part of the relation, which, whether that be son, daughter, nephew, or so off, to hire on other people to take part in the ongoing litigation, except the litigation in this case is between adventurers and crusaders, and also demons, zombies, and bandits. So we're going to see how far we can get into this before anybody can go mad. Let's get started on that. As you've seen, I've already named our current party, which they actually put your names as estates, so I've decided to say the foolishly optimistic so we can get this going forward. Rolling, 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 keep the damn on rolling. Except on the bumpy roads.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Well, obviously,
Leading
Modon not been keeping
only, I
up.
fear, to ever more tenebrous places.
What the?
There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road,
Why are there so many headstones?
and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
You know, this floor seems to be 85% headstones. Is this just a massive graveyard?
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness.
I think you hired the wrong
Will take you to
character.
hell. But in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
You know, it seems to me that if you're dead, you shouldn't be talking to me, or at least backseat adventuring. That's just kind of rude. So, but from what I understand, too, this is how your, again, relation is going to be communicating in the most parts. But we'll find our adventurers. Hey, we got the first two along the old road. Alright, and as you can see, this is a RPG that is set up along in a roguelike setting, so all the rooms will be randomized with different elements. And this will be the first adventurers, and these are your two primary ones: the Crusader, who's one of your main tanks, Renaud, and Dismas, a highwayman, which is one of, from what I understand, one of your back-end back-end high damage guys, especially effective in area of effect attacks. So we'll get started and see how well we can do. Quick note on this, it is completely possible.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
I was talking, Uncle. Jeez, this guy's never gonna shut up. Just from what I've been told, this game is exceedingly lethal, and it may be possible for us
this thug in brutal
to
fashion,
die
that
within the
all
first
may hear of
tutorial
your
setting,
arrival.
so we'll see if we can make it through this one. And we got a General Cutthroat. So let's see if we can take him out. You know what? You don't need all that blood. Yes. And he's bleeding too, so he really doesn't need that blood. And I think okay, I didn't appreciate that, but you resisted. We don't need any bandages as of yet, so what are we gonna take from here? What's his stun resistance? 25? You know what? I think we can take him out.
As the fiend falls,
He was nothing.
a faint
I've not
hope
heard.
blossoms.
This is not the horrible survivability issues that I've heard of so far. So, I think we're doing pretty good. I feel good. So, and this is one of the things you can find in there and search for different either valuables or whatnot.
Leave nothing
Although
unchecked.
I have been told
There is much
that
to be
you can
found in
actually
forgotten
find things that
places.
will affect your sanity or your health. So it's not always a good thing to loot the corpses or other areas.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message.
And
The
he's got a.
rightful
Oh,
owner has returned,
okay.
and
We
their
brought
kind
guns
is
to the
no longer
gunfight.
welcome.
We will respond in turn. Since I have a little bit of an area effect attack, let's try to get that. That's a pretty good rating for it. Eat my grape shot. And I will attack you with the power. Oh, wait, that's. That's still pretty good. So let's attack him with the power of literacy! See my script of imminent domain as I shit. Ooh. Dismiss is not doing He's not doing well, so let's see if we might be able to expedite this. Let's see if we can cut him too. Alright, that's a good one. Ow, ow, ow. Just. Why do bullets still hurt? Alright. Yes! There we go. He's almost down and bleeding still, so. And I'm taking it. Oh, you bastard. Don't run away from the bullets. The bullet's your friend. And we might actually have our first casualty this time around. Let's see if I might be able to get him. Let's see. Ah, you. Not quick enough.
Perched
Oh,
at the
man.
very precipice
And see, this is
of
what we were talking
oblivion.
about beforehand, that it is absolutely possible to lose people this quickly. So, hopefully we'll be able to see Dismiss on the next round. Oh, good. Alright, he managed to make it through. So, let's try for another one. A little bit of a smite. Ah, damn it. luck enough on the draw. But Dismas is hanging on. But
Prodigious size alone
yes.
does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Dismas for the win and the constant bleed. So we're gonna take this guy out. 73% chance to hit, so apparently he had a better chance to miss. So let's see if we can get it before Dismas takes a... Oh, good. This guy's not paying that much attention, so we're just gonna go ahead and slit somebody's throat if I can hit anything. Damn it. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting if we do lose one of our party members the first time around. Not even into the town yet. Oh, okay, we got a chance. We have a chance. We have a small chance. This guy doesn't get a rush shot. Oh, nope.
Oh, such a terrible assault.
He's hanging on,
cannot
folks.
be
He's
left
hanging
unanswered.
on. All right, come on, Dismas. Prove me right.
Press the
There we
advantage.
go.
Give them no quarter.
Oh, man.
A singular strike.
Worthy of any pose. So, ooh, and we got a key on this one, so we might be able to use that in case this thing's trapped. But we have completed the first dungeon successfully, although we need to be safe. So before we open stuff up, I'm gonna check here. Oh, and it is a trap chest, so let's see if the skeleton key can safely unlock it. And no effect. So, oh, we're gonna see if it's, yeah, it's trapped. And I have the blight now. Thank you for rubbing your weird body all over it, bandits. But we have completed the first dungeon with only a minimal stress gone so far, so I consider that a success. 5,000 and heirlooms.